Dye-Lishus cotton yarn with Kool Aid. So I've done Kool Aid dyeing in the past, but I haven't yet done yarn. I've done fiber, but not yarn. I also want to mention Chemknits tutorials for inspiring this video because she recently did a video using this yarn to dye with Kool Aid. So I got inspiration from this because I recently, if you guys remember and saw the video, I did an indigo dyeing project with my friend from Unique Astrid. So I tried to dye it with indigo. Some parts got the dye, but not so well, so I'm going to try to over dye it with Kool Aid. So I filled the pot with water, and I'm going to turn the heat on. And so I have had this pre-soaking for about 3 hours in this little pot here. I will also link this yarn in the description below if you want to get some yarn to sell yourself, and I'll also link Chemknits tutorials video in the description so you can see what she did. So basically this yarn has already been chemically prepared, is what they say. So you can dye this with acid dyes or Kool Aid because they put some sort of chemical in it that you can use for using those type of dyes. Now, normally you can't really dye cotton with Kool Aid, and the color will be not so vibrant as if you used, for example, silk, alpaca, or wool, like all those protein fibers. So you can't really do these type of dyes with cellulose fibers, but since they chemically prepared this yarn with some sort of chemical, I will be attempting to dye it today. So the pot should be about ready. So today I will be using purple, since it's the closest color to blue, which is what this yarn was supposed to be. So I'm gonna go get some scissors and cut this pack open to put in the dye pot. Okay, so now I'm gonna make sure all the dye is at the bottom so we don't get a purple explosion everywhere. So I'm just gonna cut the tip like that. And I'm gonna open up the pack a little bit more. And I'm gonna just pour some of the Kool Aid in. So that looks good. I'm gonna put this right here. So I'm gonna stir this around with a wooden stick. It smells like purple medicine because it's the grape. So it's the grape Kool Aid that I'm using today. That looks good. And if you see at the bottom of the pot, I don't know if you can see it, but there's yellow at the bottom of the pot, and that's because I do a lot of turmeric dyeing, which I'll show you in a future video. And if you want to see that soon, then please let me know in the comments because I'd love to hear your feedback. Okay, so we're just gonna put the skein in now and sort of rinse out most of the water. Okay, so I'm going to put this into the dye pot. I think I'm going to add some more. There. Now I'll just put in the entire pack. Okay, so now I'm going to stir it around. Okay, so there's some tints of purple in there. I'm gonna put that back in. Now I'm sort of just gonna leave it to sit. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been like about 4 minutes, but the yarn is looking pretty good. Okay, so we can see that there's some like dark purple. The dye hasn't totally soaked up, but that's okay. So as you can see, we have this over here. So this is the entire skein of cotton. So now I'm going to turn off the heat. And then I'm going to let this dry for a second. Or let all the water out. Now I'm going to put it into some soapy water. So I want to see if we get any bleeding. And also I put some dish soap in here so that to set the color, and also so that I can get the smell of Kool Aid out of here. So far, the water's a little bit darker, but the yarn still pretty much looks the same. And if you look through the bubbles, yeah, you can see that. You'll see that it's a little bit blue. But overall, the yarn has kept its purple color. So I'm actually pretty surprised at the results because I didn't really think that it would work because, yeah. I mean, this is my first time doing this. So yeah, if you look into this pot, into the water, we can see that there's a little bit of bleeding, but the yarn still has kept its color, its purple color, and yeah. So this is the skein, and I think we're done. So at the end of this video, I will post the final dry pictures of this dry yarn, and I'll see you next video for warping my new loom. Bye.